So, does fine tuning point to God, or does it even exist? I think it's just the observation of necessity. It's nothing more than the universe needing to be the way the universe is, or the universe wouldn't be the universe. It's still like just saying the universe works, and if it didn't work, it wouldn't work. So, what I mean by necessity is that even hypothetically, if God created the universe, he's bound by the laws of logic, such as he can't create a squared circle or make 2 plus 2 equal 5. Those will always just be what they are. But you cannot take a metaphysical observation and turn it into a conclusion based on a presupposed, idea that this thing that you're calling fine-tuning is the work of God rather than necessity. This is literally like saying a lock is finely tuned to a key without realizing that you're saying that a lock is finely tuned to a key. They were both designed at the same time, and they kind of are necessary for each other, or they both wouldn't exist. The best way to describe it is with the scale of the universe and the understanding that all of the reactions are just like shapes forming together, such as if you go watch a thing on how DNA comes about, you just realize that it's all basically like this domino effect, and it's just interlocking patterns. And with how we understand the Big Bang to be the mass expansion of just stuff, it's gonna bump into each other and cause, an infinite sort of things. So if you're breathing oxygen but questioning why it's here, you're jumping the gun. You couldn't be asking the question if it wasn't here. So on top of all of this, it's actually rather the opposite. There is no indication that this was finely tuned for life in any way, shape, or form, and it's in fact the opposite. Everywhere we look is uninhabitable for life as we know it, and we don't see any other life. And as far as Earth, the only place that we know life exists, it's literally an amoral arena that is just constant destruction. It's not finely tuned. God could have just put humans on the planet with just plants and nothing had to suffer. No, I'm not a vegan, but just saying that the situation could have been different with a finely tuned scenario. Cancer, natural disasters, there's just a lot of things that doesn't make sense if you're arguing fine tuning. They ask, why is the universe life permitting? Because we're in a universe that is life permitting. You don't need a divine engineer if there's a cosmic lottery and we're one of the winning tickets that bumped around in the right order. It's just bound to happen. It's bound to happen, and it's probably happening in a lot of places that we're not looking. We can only see so much, That is not a claim for in our lifetimes to find alien life. I really hope so, but I don't think it's going to happen. Life on Earth is basically like it just barely makes it all the time. From the start and as far back as we can observe life, it's just barely made it. It's gone through so much trials and tribulations that's not finely tuned. Why would God cause all of the dinosaurs to go extinct in ice ages? It just doesn't quite add up. Unless you believe the Earth is only a little over 6,000 years old. So for a long time, people have tried to make like a theory of everything, or, this formula, this equation, and it would describe the constants perfectly, like an internal consistency. And I don't know if this would eliminate the fine-tuning argument or strengthen it, but I think it would probably just get rid of it. It would be the exact description for the domino effect I was describing earlier. And even up to recently, we discovered that all of the building blocks for life is actually in outer space. People said this for a long time, but only recently I think we found this. I'll put it up on the screen. I don't have it off the top of my head, but it confirmed from this claim I actually made my whole life and didn't realize that it was confirmed just a few years ago. And if you disagree, feel free to comment below why.